Hello. Oh, my camera's not synced. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the stream. So happy to have you all. Welcome, welcome. Hello, QB. Hello, Cygnus. Hello, JC. Hello, Graf Yukiko, my favorite little wolf who I love so much. Welcome, welcome. Oh, Vondanolo. We have to survive now. The sunshine is gone. Thank you for the 15-month resub. You love to see it, Vaughn. You love to see it. Master of Wiggles, continue to wiggle on by. I can't believe it's hard for me to believe you're one of my founders, Vaughn. Like, one of the first 10 subs I ever had was none other than our Master of Wiggles, Vaughn Dinolo. Hello, Alisternia. Hello, Sarah the Squirrel. Get that nut, girl. Hello, Eris. Welcome, welcome. How is everyone doing tonight? I keep desyncing. Oh. How's everyone doing tonight? I hope that this Wednesday was treating you well. That's kind of a low energy Wednesday for me. But you know, I was working, I was twerking. You know how it be. Yuko, how has your day been? How is your night? You having fun? Oh my gosh, I'm so happy you can't keep by. I was given a sub by given a sub by Fuzz, so I couldn't get founder. You hate to see it, Cygnus. You hate to see it. I actually like checked my founders. I can check it right now. I checked my founders for like who they were, and interesting because you see all of the people that like did not realize what would happen that day. Because they're like the people who you know, they like subbed for whatever for the raid and then they never came back. And so it's funny seeing like all of that how it panned out. It's about, I'd say about half my founders are still around, / I know what they're up to. Get buzzed, baby. I haven't done anything while I was just doing reports. Administratum Wolf. Much bureaucracy, much paperwork, very filed. But yeah, I hope everybody is doing great tonight. I'm gonna do some shout outs for some of these cutie pies. Oh, Vondanolo giving a gift sub to the small wolf. I hope you enjoy that sub, Yuko. Enjoy your sweet, sweet Obsidia emote. You can now do the multi-hype. I'm gonna get gifted. I'm gonna do some shout outs because I see a lot of cutie pies up in here. So first off, I'm gonna shout out QB Buzz. QB is an adorable VTuber who is very sweet. They do amazing art. They've also been playing a lot of spooky games with our very own Bunny Cheeky. Be sure to check them out. They're a good bean. Very buzz, very fluff, very honey. Graf Yukiko, no, fine. Don't use my emotes. Be that way. And then gas. The gas. And then I gotta do a shout out for, of course, the wolf, the myth, the legend. Graf Yukiko, my favorite little small wolf. I love so very much. They're wandering outside the citadel on an adventure and such. But yeah, Yuko is amazing. They're very funny, very sweet. Be sure to check them out on Fridays and Saturdays. Generally, they play either War Thunder or they've recently been doing a lot of Hunt Showdown. They also do collabs for like Phasmophobia and Call to Arms Ostfront. So if you want to see some real pro plays from a small wolf with great thighs, be sure to check out Yuko. And oh, that's the wrong thing posted there. And then I gotta shout out Sarah, the squirrel. None other than your local nut enthusiast. And no, I'm not talking about Cereza. Sarah the squirrel, very sweet little squirrel VTuber. Plays all manner of games, Magic the Gathering, and they just beat Horizon Forbidden West, and they're really cool, very fun. We rated them last week, I think. It was last week. I don't know. I rated them recently. Be sure to check them out. Very good bean, or should I say a very good nut. Good nut, everybody. What if you said that instead of good night? Just like, oh, good nut, sweetie. And you're not talking about Cereza. Cereza is less of a nut enthusiast and more of a not enthusiast. Oh, Vaughn, thank you for shouting out Yarnyland. I totally forgot Vaughn was here to do these shoutouts. It is forced habit. I assume there's nary a mod in sight. Even when I fully acknowledged Vaughn was here earlier. Welcome, welcome. Be sure to check out Yarny, your local night creature and agent of chaos. So what's going on in Obsidian news? First of all, last night my D&D session went really well. The psychological journey my party made, they said they enjoyed, which I count as a, my VIPs can, but I put it less pressure on them than I do my mods. Because, like, I know they didn't sign on to do shoutouts. I just did it because I so rarely had people here for it. But Han is here, and so he's got the full burden of command. The command is !SO. But yeah, Yarny is your lovable night creature, agent of chaos. She was just streaming Stardew Valley today. Be sure to check her out. She also does a bunch of vampire survivor stories, I think is what the game's called. Where she seems to be very, very good at it. Also Dark Souls. But, so they enjoyed it in D&D. I also, next week is the due date for the character concepts for my, my streamed, D&D group. Oh my gosh, Ruxy and Key? Be sure to check out Ruxy. She's an adorable cyber yokai, the comfiest, coziest sweetie pie that you could find in all the land. Very fluffy tail, very cute. She's playing Pokemon Snap today, catching them all, catching all those pictures, because I want to get with ya and take your picture. She's super amazing. She's also a beautiful artist. Be sure to check her out. My Shadow Gut is a cooldown, I see. Oh yeah, I should probably turn that off. Helie is an adorable Shadow Dragon princess, a very sweet bean, a dear friend, and an overall bean enthusiast. Be sure to check her out. She's doing a new reveal soon, so you gotta get that hype coming. Of course I saw Ruxy. I was lurking. People don't realize, because I don't ever say anything, but while I'm working, I am perpetually lurking in y'all's streams. So I saw everything, Ruxy. I saw it all. But yeah, so currently the party for the he is a good hamburger, can confirm. You're the best. Oh, I'm just a bean. You know how it be. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm gonna. Oh no! Oh, panic at the disco. How was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I think we are now close enough to the point of I saw all the things. We're now close enough to like this actually being a reality. So I have 4 people that are gonna be playing in my streamed D&D game. Plan is it is gonna be on Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern. Almost like your computer suffered from extensive tabs being open. My computer. These accusations are slanderous libel. Yeah, I am the queen of tabs. I always have like 4 tabs open for just VTubers at any given time. I know it's what I shouldn't do, but I just love doing it so much. That and closing all my porn tabs is like the greatest sacrifice I make in streaming. But I can't hear you from all these tabs I'm opening. I got porn for days, as you guys heard that one outro of Pornhub. Yeah, so the 4 people that are going to be playing my D&D game, it's going to be on Mondays. It's an Eberron campaign that I wrote myself. And the players are going to be Sif VTuber, everybody's favorite Night Dad. Teacher of the Bronze, everybody's favorite Quarter Dragon Knight. Also, Royal Knight VT, otherwise known as Yulia, everybody's favorite little princess elf knight. And then the one not knight involved in this, as I realize it, is Maribel, the adorable halfling storyteller VTuber. So they're going to be my 4 players as they enter the wonderful world of my Eberron campaign, Echoes of the Last War. So hopefully it'll be fun, and hopefully you come watch. It's not going to be for another couple weeks, so do not fret. It is not soon. So all the things. Hey, Soul Thing, how you doing? It's been a while since I've seen you. I hope you're doing well. But yeah. So that's that. Darny with the woo. Okay. I see how it be. All right. All you foxos, doggos, and wolfos out there, please feel free to join in with me for this woo. Here we go. Woo! 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 There you go. A simple woo from me to you. Also, I find it funny, like, I've been talking about, doing new, Twitch assets, to coincide with when I get my, 3D model. And, yeah, I find it really funny that my, I was talking about, yeah, maybe I should get real alerts instead of poorly edited Astolfo from Fate Apocrypha clips, and the amount of shock from my community at the prospect of getting rid of my Astolfo alerts it's just so adorable. I love it. But that's definitely something I'm considering, is getting like real Obsidia alerts. As much as I love my Astolfo, I'll have to do a new greeting instead of "I hope you enjoyed your Astolfo." But yeah, so that is that. So what is on the agenda for tonight? Well, first of all, gender is a social construct. Secondly, we are going to be playing some more Horizon Zero Dawn, which as I was uploading videos last time, I realized I'd wildly lost track of the numbering for. I had it like as stream 14 or 15 when it was actually 12. So we're going back in time to now it's like stream 13. Custom Astolfo alerts would be a good compromise. You got me there. That is good. I'll put that on the list. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing more Horizon Zero Dawn. Since we just saved the Evil King child, I think we're ready to go do some main quest time again. And then Friday we are probably gonna be playing Fallout New Vegas at like 7 p.m. It's gonna be a later time because Yuko and I are going to a gun show. Hee-haw! Scooby-Doo-bop-bow! You know, the real guns at the show are these guns. Lefty and righty. I'm sorry you all had to witness. But yeah, so that might be a later start for that stream. But yeah, that's the situation. I hope you guys are excited for tonight with some Horizon Zero Dawn. So I think it's time we hop on over yonder, what we like to call a different part of the throne room. Ta-da! On my music, if I don't forget to do it. Hopefully the sound will all be good. And if the sound sounds weird, please let me know. We went through like an hour and a half of the last stream before somebody pointed out, or I realized how weird the sound was inputting. So, please. We also, if music is too loud, or the game volume is too loud or too quiet, please let me know. I will adjust it accordingly. What would I even do for Astolfo alerts? Like, I don't know. Get like Astolfo, like 8-bit, like chibi Astolfos doing various activities. I think that would be Yeah, I was thinking of doing for a new overlay instead of what I've been doing for the last year, which is I have this lovely throne room, Accordia. I have this lovely throne room that Bunny Bear drew with these frames that Bunny Bear also drew, that I've kind of ad hoc put around, actually getting like a Zolfo hugging Obsidia. You're goddamn right, we'd get that as getting like an actual overlay that's stylized off of my throne room rather than just my throne room. I think that would be kind of a cool compromise for it. I know, I'm just kind of spitballing ideas. Alright, we have sound. Let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. We're gonna figure out what the hell we were doing. Deep secrets of the earth. I don't remember how to play this game. There's a shit ton of side quests around me. Oh, that's the main quest. Alright. So this is the thing that I hate because it lied to me. Hey, Thomas the Tactician. Welcome, welcome. I had to get these power cells, and then it's like, yo, bro, we actually need more power cells. I'm like, fuck you. Right. Friend. What is this? Honey? Always all the way the fuck over there. I don't even have any fire points nearby. Ugh, almost out of fast travel pack. Crack. If I remember correctly, that area was like a total shit show. Yeah, but the armor is so worth it. I know, but it's been so much work, and I'm lazy. I don't wanna. Okay. Looking for people to sell me faster. Oh. Ah. Third. Looking for fast travel packs.
Nope. Don't want to face my father.
Yep. Look, it's now just taking a walk there. It. Maybe I just make some. Also, I have 8 skill points. I should probably spend these. Okay. Ah, we're gonna go for super stealth attack for the few times we actually do stealth. Alright, main weapons while balancing. Interesting. Stronger spear attacks. Some pouch. That's neat. I don't think I'm gonna do it. Pew. Alright. Hey, Gray! Welcome, welcome. Vaughn, can we have a shout out for Gray, please? Who is doing a redesign soon. I look forward to... Alright, we got some thick meat we got some thick ass meat here, baby. Real thick and juicy. So be sure to check out Gray. He is a very sweet, if very flirty and lewd kitty demon. Welcome, Gray. I hope you're doing well. Alright. We're going to teleportara. So, I guess we're gonna go steal us a cow. We're gonna ride that cow down south. Oh, Foxy Mots! Welcome, welcome. It's Foxy Mott. Welcome, Foxy Mott. Cause she foxy. You're real foxy. I don't know why I've got like Baby Got Back tune stuck in my head. Alright. Go to my murder arrows. Alright. Oh, that's angry chicken. I'm looking for cow. We in cow country, boys. Let's see if they just done yeet their last pop. Want you. Want to be deep inside of you, cow. It's only hurts for a moment. You're gonna like it as I stick this inside of you. There you go. Now you are my cow. Ha ha ha. Heal cow, ride cow, ultimate cowgirl game. Obsidia as a cowgirl when? Well, there is Obsidia as a literal cowgirl. But that's NSFW. Obsidia as like a cowgirl, like Western style, I would have to. I think that would be for if I ever did Red Dead Redemption 2, which I have bought. I just can't. I can't install it because it's like 120 gigs for. Oops. To mark this. Stop yonder cow. Yeah. Oh, sounds like an angry burp. These bandits are friendly.
Ow, got me!
Well, I guess they were friendly. Oh. Alright. Cow, calm down. Calm down. Cow! Fucking turn, cow. Go. Oh. Stupid. Winding path is not very cow accessible. How would you feel if some random... Oh, man. Alright, Cal, you stay here. You stay here, Astolfo. How would you feel if some, like, random tribal girl riding a mecha cow rolled up into the middle of your seaside settlement?
Move along.
Move along. Tell me I'll live my fucking life. Cow's name Astolfo? Yes, anything that I ride is named Astolfo. Except for, obviously, Yuko. Hey, where's going? Damn right, you salute bitches. Oh, these are shadow Karsha guys? Interesting.
Are you Galeev, the healer?
Galeev?
I had planned to spend the day gazing at the lands of my exile and feeling sorry for myself, but you're not from Sunfall, so this could be interesting.
I came from the tent city there. There's a
Sheesh.
sick girl. Her brother told me about you.
The answer is no.
What?
No, I can't spare the medicine, nor my time to administer it. My resources are already spread thin, thin as the soiled cloths I have to use for dressings.
You should spend less time on your fancy hat and more time helping people.
Why won't you help?
Look at it from my perspective. What meager goods I can get must be smuggled in. That's expensive. The behemoth's share goes to the military. Of course, there are the demands of the Citadel. Helis's castles are so prone to sticky ends. What's left, that's for the nobles, who can pay well for my services.
Look at it from my perspective. A little girl is sick.
Fucking
I
get.
think we are calling to each other across an ideological impasse.
What if I fucking make...
What's stopping me from just making you do it?
I'd have to cause a situation, and you wouldn't harm the only healer disgraced enough to work
disgraced
for the
enough to
Shadow
work for the
Guardian,
Shadow
would you?
Guardian?
Well, we've only just met, but yes, it's tempting.
And take it up with the Citadel. They decide who lives and dies. Nothing you can do would compare to my punishment if I use the last of my stock on a tent girl.
Wow. I also just recently found out that Tiny Tina is the
You're
voice
kind
of
of an ass
Aloy.
healer.
There's no cure for a conscience, but in this line of work, I've built up an immunity to it.
God, he's such a dick.
And yet, if you feel so strongly about this one girl, perhaps we can
I
make
think I have
a
a
deal.
Thunderjaw heart.
My charity for a Thunderjaw heart.
That's not how charity works.
that is
It
actually
how
a
healers
transaction.
work.
It is not charity.
You'd settle my debts for a while.
Those parts aren't exactly easy to come by.
I really
As it
want to slap him
happens,
across
a
the face.
Thunderjaw
Yeah.
prowls the Valley of Omens, north and west of here. I know it well because they expect me to put its victims back together. Runaways, mostly.
If I do this, it's not for you.
Oh, I'm not expecting you to do it at all.
I don't give a fuck.
But I'll be heading back to the Citadel later.
I don't have the part yet. Your Thunderjaws.
In the
Oh.
Valley of Omens.
I guess I have to use a specific.
Really? As a healer,
A specific
I should
Thunderjaw, not
advise
just any
against it.
But
Thunderjaw
you
heart.
won't just give me the aid I need.
No.
Just fuck. Okay. Okay, so there's a merchant over there that I want to hit up. Get my cow and start down this T-Rex. Get away. If this merchant got any of that, them their swag. My gosh. Okay. Are you a dealer in swag and swag accessories, good sir? Okay, what do you got? You got any weapon? This base already. Play movie. Oh, great job. The fuck does that even mean? Okay. Elemental payloads. Lame. Faster reload. Firing. That's what I'm using. Pretty sure. Oh, it says I own one. It also makes sense. Alright, so, yep, I own one, so I already got that. I don't give a fuck about that. Arrow Breaker. I wish there was an option to turn off hats in this game. Some of these hats are just so stupid looking. I think this army is pretty cool. I mean, armor is pretty cool looking. I just hate the hat. Oh, he's so... That armor looks kind of badass. Lodge elite. And oil protection fire damage. Does look cool. That looks stupid. That also looks cool. Did you eat sickness? Did you go, come on, get down with the sickness? Nom 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 nom. Gotta get my free loot box. I reinstalled League of Legends, so obviously I need to get in the loot box mentality. Okay, sell. Dodge. I could've sworn I had a... Because I don't. It will kill me a T-Rex. Crash one. Oh. Alright, we're good. Pet dog option or we riot. Would you play where it was pet Robo Dino option? You could pet your cow. Wait. No, it's... Breath of the Wild. Closest the horse. I thought there was a dog you can pet in Breath of the Wild. Yeah. Okay, I probably switch to fuck you. Alright, weapon.
I better not ride this in.
Oh, little cow. On moving now. Go cow, go cow. Keep on moving now. I should probably check that. Nope, I'm going what we like to call in the business the opposite. Unknown location. Go check it out. Ah, awesome. Kestrel's pet. Got all these robo-owners. Got his dogs. Weird, funny mecha dog. Are they attacking me because I'm riding this? That's my good cow. That's my me. My cow hit me. Its heart is in the right place. I don't remember how to play this game. How do I kill people? Come on, cow. Oh, these battle cards, you guys, kind of fuck. Got him.
Let this
Fuck you. Well, bro, there are a lot of you guys. Got him. Oh. Did my cow die? You fuckers killed my cow? Damn it. Okay, my cow is sitting outside. This is a good cow.
let this impact.
Oh, fucking headshot, baby, headshot. Ha ha ha. I think I got them all. How we fucking do it, baby. That's how we do it. You hurt my cow. I basically murder all of you. In chili cold blood. I played Breath of the Wild, but I haven't completed it right. I played a single stream of I actually played, I think it was an hour-long stream of Breath of the Wild. I remember absolutely nothing about the game besides the breedability of Link. Guess we're gonna figure out what's here aside from all the people I just killed. Did I really just roll up here, kill a whole bunch of people for like no actual reason? Very Obsidian thing to do. Like no actual fucking loot here, and I burned through a lot of items for a lot of my medicine pouch, like literally the whole thing. Yeah, I need to get back to it. It's just, it's a game that requires a commitment, and I haven't gotten around to it. But I did like it. It's basically just, it's basically Genshin Impact with
This
weapon
could burn the rust off metal.
motorability, or weapon like, wearing down. Probably a word for that I can't. Durability. That was the word I was looking for. Durability. But it's basically Genshin Impact for both looks and controls. Oh, I killed all these people for nothing. This is a good use of my time. I appreciate it, Gray. Give me your help. God, that's such a good cow. You see how much that cow fucked everyone up? That's old Betsy for you. That's for a lot no one love. Astolfo. How do I repair it? Alright, time to repair my mecha cow. Yeah, you are an expensive cow to repair. I should have just gotten a new cow. Oh. Alright, right around here. I pulled up here apparently for the sole purpose of killing people. Continue on with our lives. Why is he sparking? I healed him. It is a fully healed cow. Grade A bovine. Oh, he's missing one of his antlers still. This is boring. Go, cow. Calm down. Pop another healing potion. Right, now the sneeze is coming back. Oh, these are... One cow. Who's gonna win? Scrappy Boy or Cow City? Cow City, baby! That's my little Astolfo. Oh god, it's going traitor. Eek, eek. No! Not like this, yonder cow! Why would you betray me? I just repaired you! Oh, that was a waste of money. I fucking repaired my cow only to have it betray me. The corruption spreads to my poor cow. Bunny. I have a bunny. I'm looking to kill foxes. Eat their skin for some reason I don't remember. That's a good enough reason to murder in my book. Oh, looks like we're walking. Out of my treacherous cow. The fire kill. Yeah, I'll always find another Astolfo to ride. Ah, sure. Go.
Never know when I might need these.
Or watchers. I'd have to go through them to get to Trixie. Oh, that missed.
Can't have you giving me the hunt.
Hit me. Good, look at me better. Gosh, let me hit you in the eye. Oh, fuck it, I'm just gonna kill you. There we go. There, watch the pit. We can catch ourselves our very own watcher. Or just a lance horn. Long leg. Shh, be very, very quiet. We're hunting robots. Over. Oh, he's looking at me. Trying to hack the burb. Looks at burb. I'm in. Burb? What's going on? Okay. Oh. It's dangerously close to turning around. Gotcha! Right in your bird hole. Cloaca Conquest. Classically robots. This is the new episode of Angry Birds. Ah. My bird killed it. Oh god, he ran into my bird. That's a drive-by birding. Hit it in the boot. That's a good bird. Nice work. Nice work. Oh, the rabbit.
This'll last.
Can I repair you? Yes, I can. Live your best life, bird. Bird's pretty mecha, I see. Yeah, that's it's the latest effort to try and make more money off the franchise. Appealing to the weeb demographic. Mecha burbs. Have to go into the tower. Oh. I guess I just had to go forward. Roadrunner sure grew. The new Mecha Roadrunner. The latest in road running technology. Oh, Thunderclaw. Damn it, that was fire killing.
This has to be the place. The Thunderjaw shouldn't be hard to find.
Considering
Just
it's like
hope I see it
fucking
before it
30-foot
suits
tall
me.
giant robot with shit tons of guns on it. Oh, wrong gun. Oh, yep, that is a... Really appreciate the lack of medicinal herbs they're giving me here. Really enhances the experience. Oh, thingy. Give me your flower. Yeah. Not getting any places to help around. I do not. Fuck it, fuck it. Stealth is for losers. Only cowards use stealth.
I can still get the upper hand.
Blow off its armor bits. Whoop! It's angry. Doesn't like me. Oh! Can't believe that hit me. That is some bullshit. Okay, shot off one of its legs. Another gun. I think I got it. Oh god! The thing was much closer than I thought it was. Oh god damn it. Bullshit. Oh! Nice, nice. Ah! Woo! Fucking Toro! Hit it in that squishy bit. Squishy bit won't let me get it. Dodge! Dodge faster! Dodge faster, young girl. Ah! Right into fun energy. There we go. Whoop! Whoop! This is a weapon to surpass Metal Gear. Bow and arrow. Von Juki? My Lady of Perpetual Juki? Oh god, that is deep in that T-Rex's face. Yep. Energy sacks. Mostly what we like to call the old Robo Nut Tap. Oh, he dropped it. Fucking stab him. Stab him in his stupid stabby face. Oh, I can override? Oh, that's not what I should be doing. I should probably be killing him. I was like, I can conquer this thing. Wait, my whole job here is to kill this thing. Ahoy! 1,000 jukes delicious. Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. Look, did I like shoot his gun? Or I was like, did I shoot his launchers off too far away? Is that like, oh, that decked me. That's straight decking. Ah! Losing my skills. Stop moving, you coward. Aha! Kill you with my spear! Oh, now to kick back mouse to that girl obsidian. But hey, Vin! Welcome, welcome! Happy to have you. The skills in dodging you good in Dark Souls? Well, you're wrong. I did terrible in Dark Souls. Why must we always hurt the cute robots? Robot abuse reports in the city of a robot. No! Don't report me for robot. Oh, god damn it, there was the launcher. That would have been real helpful during that fight. And berries. Shoot its dead corpse.
I'll take this. There we go. That was a worthwhile use of my... Damn it, stop getting fire killing root. I never used that shit. Really? No healing items? Just fire killing root? Is this the world we're living in now? Destroy the bots. I heard that Thunderjaw said that it was like, do you want to be famous? Oh, I see how it is. Vaughn, you want some gremlin noises? You want some of them sweet, sweet gremlin noises? Okay. Here we go. There you go, some gremlin noises from me to you, Vaughn. I hope you enjoyed them. Gremlin Cydia strikes again. Cards. Is that a fox? Fucking kill this fox. Foxo. Fuck you go. Oh, there it is. Ha! Ha 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 ha! Sounds like you're wooing as a monster. Damn it, I needed fox skins. I don't need fox flesh. The people love the gremlin noises, Gray. I don't know what to tell you. What the people want. I know foxes are good, however, I need a fox skin for a reason I don't remember. But I need it. So, I unfortunately have to commit mass fox murder. Oh. Hands have locked up from sitting there concentrating on doing so many barrel rolls. I'm here. I could just fast travel back. Because mama didn't raise no scrub. Confirmed. Yeah, I used to have a no fox killing policy in this game, but then the game made it so I needed a fox skin for something. And now I have to kill them all. I don't think Mila and Nibby would appreciate it, but ain't nobody is gonna tell me how to live my life. You the loser? Yep. I have your machine part. A deal's a deal. See to the girl, and it's yours.
On my oath. But tell me, if this girl survives, what do you suppose is her future?
It's better than not having a future at all.
What a charming notion. Come, let's
Charming
be quick
notion.
about this. Kindness doesn't keep well in the heat.
Right? Each gang. Octa Abyss. Boss. Wrong button, but okay. Oh, it's like literally slightly farther away. Where are you? Where are you, girl?
I feel like I barely shut my
Oh, there
eyes.
you Dude. First of all.
Hello again.
Thought he was a strong, independent death knight. Don't need no
How
man.
did you... What did we do to deserve... No. Wait. I don't even want to ask. In case a shadow passes over and it's gone.
Smart boy.
She'll have his full attention, won't she?
Once I'm freed of other distractions, yes.
Huzzah! They did an errand. Really deminimizes the activity when they just call it an errand. Can't fast travel there. I have to walk like a walking person. Disgusting. Alright, well, time to enter the city of Lame and Lame-Os. Thankfully, it has a lot less mercenaries now after, you know, killed them all. Oh, that was... Oh. Huzzah! I might as well buy some healing potions on here. Than me. Ta-da! Cash. Okay. Got a lot of epic things here. Yep, good. Oh yes, the errand, like a grocery or department store for bot parts. Alright, great. Well, thank you for coming by. I hope you have a great night. Appreciate you coming to hang out. I shall return to my true hobby, killing racists, religious fanatics, and robots. Oh, Foxy Mods, thank you for giving us up a gray. I'm sure he will like those sweet, sweet obsidian. Yeah. Did I get down here the last time? I think I walked or held or something. Ooh, it's like it.
I go outside without worrying about being with the short
Kind of. I see. Is that the Lena T. Mila? Can we have a shout out please for Mila? Mila is an amazing Foxo VTuber. Very sweet, a fantastic artist. She also plays a lot of rhythm games late at night. Be sure to check her out. She also is, she had an issue with her follower count getting deleted. So if you could please give her a follow and help moving back to where she was before the disaster struck, it'd mean a lot to me. I'm sure it would mean a lot to her. She's also currently doing a commission for me of an angry Rin Val Ren, my D&D character I play on some Saturdays.
But it's hard not to feel
Be sure to check her out. She's really fun. The place looks a lot emptier now that I killed the High Priest and the King and all those mercenaries. Who's even here? Please, dudes.
Our child son King.
I'll come back
We
later.
stopped him.
Thank you, Cygnus. I guess Vondanolo had stepped away.
Down in the camp. Might be worth a visit.
This apparently was not it. I think that, especially the follow disaster part. I know. I remember when that happened. I lobbied so hard to get people to follow you when that happened again. Help you get back to where you were, because that was straight bullshit that happened the way it did. Poor little
I see you've been here
Foxo.
before.
Obviously.
Obvious.
Now, It's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent
Hello,
marks the point
Nocturnal
of no
Thing.
return.
Thank you for the raid.
Before you descend to the depths
Welcome,
here, you
Nocturnal
should be fully
Thing.
committed,
How are you
equipped,
doing
and
tonight?
focused.
Welcome,
No distractions.
Raiders here.
If you
I
have
hope
errands
that
to
I
run, do them first or hold your
can
peace.
do it all right.
I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
How was Monster Hunter
You'll
World?
tolerate what I give you, Silence.
Girl.
I didn't ask you along for the ride.
For those of you who don't know, my name is Obsidian. I am a Death Knight. What is that floating behind my head? It is a bone halo, made of the spines of my enemies and those I've hugged a little too tightly. Welcome, welcome. A lot of people usually follow. Yeah. Yeah. I know, Lena. Or Mila, I'm sorry. Yeah, I just was hoping we could get back, because I know you worked really hard for all of that. So of course I'd like to... the people who watch you will always watch you. They know you're a good bean. Yeah, how was Monster Hunter World? Welcome,
I've
Raiders.
spent a lifetime trying to
Austin,
uncover
you
the
just kicked your
secrets of
butt
this
like
world.
3 times. If you got in the end,
Where the
you'd love to
machines
see
came
it.
from. How the old ones achieved
I love to
such
see my
marvels
nocturnal
only to
things
fall into
persevering
silence
in the
and
face of
death.
adversity.
A lifetime of failure, as year by year, decade after decade, I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Yeah, I know you don't mind either, I just know you prefer Mila.
And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan.
Identiscan.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized.
Hey, Michael, my mean servant. Welcome, welcome.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobeck here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command
Nani?
functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me
That's
through
like
this
one
door!
person missing all the
Analyzing.
fights. Ooh.
Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
I have a feeling I know what's going on with Aloy, but I don't want to say it yet, because I feel like people would launch off into spoilers if I said my theory. And I want to avoid that.
So by now,
Howdy the fuck?
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Big oof. Big oof. I've never played a Monster Hunter game before, Nocturnal Thing. That really must be.
Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
Fuck. Another incident. I want to read what this is. Lounge staff. Admin. Another incident. The morning's unfortunate incident with Dr. Popovich is another example of reception's need for additional support. We appreciate that Zero Dawn is an immensely complicated project, but as the staff who serve on the front line, we're tired of being neglected. As we have already requested, we need human translators fluent in Polish, for example, oddly specific. Security staff who can subdue enraged embryologists, for example, and dermal sedatives to calm persons who are screaming in Polish while hurling chairs and vases at reception staff, for example. Yes, most of the candidates are reasonably calm and well-behaved, but they need help handling the exceptions to that rule. Please respond.
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
Staff Continues to require additional support managing ZD candidates when they arrive at the facility. Many are frightened or confused, some are highly agitated. They're not the sort of persons who are accustomed to having information withheld from them. At minimum, we need human translators. The Lang bots are not sufficient. And mild sedatives for the extreme cases. All the support would be welcome. You could try by responding to one of these mails. Item. Sweet, sweet mushrooms, baby.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called.
A selection and beverages and
Selection of
snacks
beverages
are
and
available.
snacks are available.
In a smaller room.
Soundproofing. Possible to improve the soundproof between VR1 and the lounge area. Most of the candidates stay quiet during the presentation, but the ones who scream or sob can be plainly heard by candidates waiting their turn to laugh. Just a thought. I'm beginning to wonder what Zero Dawn entails. These people are acting very concerned for what is the future of humanity.
Regarding the purpose of your visit.
Restock or else. For the 5th time, please restock the large selection of herbal teas. If I have to listen to one more egghead throw a tantrum because we're out of organic cucumber mint or blackberry sage varietals, I'm gonna lose it. Please respond, and this time no tempest in a teapot or steep demand jokes. I appreciate that. I appreciate the tea puns. You've heard of tea posing? Now we have tea punning. What else here? Okay, I came in. Fall. Open door.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating
Play
playback.
back. Oh, let's see.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret superweapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them.
They're all lies.
They are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a superweapons program. And it will not save us.
We clones? Is that what this is happening?
Save us. And here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable.
Uh-oh.
No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making
I'm
more.
glad in the future we're still using Bradleys.
If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century.
Thankfully, we cheat.
At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is
Yeah,
not
it was a Bradley. I've literally
wait out in a
just
fallout
watched a
shelter or
video
space
talking
station.
about
There will be no
U.S.
Earth
mechanized
left to
forces
reclaim.
use that exact
Just a
same clip of a
lifeless,
Bradley.
toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies.
Without
Lies
the
designed to
animation?
inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why?
See the Bradley again.
One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day. The day that life on Earth ceases to exist is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after.
Huh?
But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness.
Where is that?
Paris, out.
Huh. Interesting. Interesting.
life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
You said it could not be stopped.
But it was.
Okay.
Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
Eat it. Everybody's a clone. Because of tech singularity, what a surprise.
Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
Gotta kill the rocket launcher guy. Obviously steal his rocket launcher. Oh, he is going this way. Silent strike! Shanked it. Stealth mode, optional. Stealth mode, optional.
Too close to the trap and crypto stop us now. The data points, what did they contain?
Love it, I love it. Before I'm naming a hero after my next Darkest Dungeon run. I'm the best I am at what I do. Interview.
With Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said. Not really.
Really?
I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it, after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Welcome.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us. Enduring victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
The numbers, what do they mean? Counselor Guideline. Candidates must be allowed to ask questions and be given the necessary time to fully absorb the information they receive. Important to be aware that candidates have just been exposed to triggers for severe mental and emotional trauma. Not assume silence or outward calmness indicates acceptance. It is essential to stress that all other options for combating the Pharaoh Plague and preserving the continuation of human life have been considered and found unworkable. Oh, there's what do we have here? Familiar solid data, catastrophic environmental impact of nuclear engagements for swarm, and unfeasibility of maintaining life in orbital, lunar, or undersea structures. You can counter candidates' objections. Candidate asks for time alone to review supplementary information. Allow this without hesitation. Be sure to inform security personnel so the candidate can be monitored for attempts at self-harm. We're proceed to presentation 2. Bad. That. Captain Okilo.
I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we could negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came...
Oh, god damn it. Son of a beast thing.
I'm sure you now understand the I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we couldn't negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, U.S. Robot Command. The markings changed, but
U.S.
the robots were the
imperialism.
same.
Funny story about that.
You've had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes. With the resources I had, I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Hera said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate.
What's left?
What is left?
Bro. Back here. What? Hell am I? Just go backwards for like no reason. Oh, that could have been if I was trying to be more stealth, not optional against these people. I'm bait.
Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious.
Obvious.
And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey?
Oh man, stopped because I pressed E. Urgh, I hate the way this controls work. Frick. Crap. Trying to listen to serious lore here.
Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since '57? That went nowhere real slow, and you have to get somewhere real fast.
I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
Okay, so that guy did not react well. That's my takeaway. Not react well to the interview. Healing potion I can take.
Who previously worked for Pharaoh Automated Systems.
On the chariot line self-replication routines. I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since
we doomed humanity.
Would you like to take a moment?
No. I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but Ted could really sell a concept, and in the labs, in the light of creation, that first test run, when you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light, there were no limits.
It turns out they needed limits.
God, there were no limits.
Prostrat. Don't make self-replicating nanoswarms.
Want to discuss?
Well, hello, Hammer. Thank you.
Mama, she was right.
Happy to have you.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bible serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, there was always end times this and lake of fire
bad, and all kind of simple lifestyles.
Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
Ladder falling over. Vaughn, can you please shout out NJ Chef and the Slash change, please?
Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malky was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty too. But I kept the zigging to their zag.
How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place? You know, blood coffee?
A weird request.
Conflict cappuccinos?
Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed.
Just go.
Just go.
That is accurate, yes.
So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people, they feed off them?
Not just people, all organic matter.
Every living thing dissolves into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life reduced to bloody biofuel.
In a word,
yes.
Who did this?
Fuck. Like, damn it. So sorry, everybody. Let me go through this. Yep, that guy. Brad. Yeah, it's Brad. Up, we did Brad. Tom. Miracle of life. In a word, yes. Who did this? Faro? That also is it? So, who did this? Faro? That arsehole's here? No, Doctor, please. Tell him Tom Price wants a word. Sounds of struggle. Doctor, please. You get Ted Faro in here. In a word, yes. People will be numbed. There was a numbing fight. Okay, I think we're ready to go to the next checkpoint. Door I can't open. Right. It's been a while. I'm not used to listening to so many different thoughts. I keep exiting out of it by accident.
CD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek.
So be.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh Plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end?
Definitely, yes.
What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere.
That hopefully wouldn't murder us like the last AI.
Devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system.
She looks a lot like Gina
She will
Torres.
need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build
Yeah, it works so
itself.
well with the plague.
Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about, and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries.
No, it's a tall boy.
From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas.
I feel bad for killing all these robots.
To the greening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stocks. To rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then,
mostly just
when all that
raccoons,
is
foxes,
done,
and turkeys.
how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us.
Yeah, it didn't turn out to work. It didn't work that way. Also, can you shout out Vespi, my favorite little raid boss vampire? Very cute, very breathable. Check him out.
It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop at nothing to achieve it. We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
So, plan was we were always gonna lose. This mission failed. We'll get him next, Tom.
The whole Earth destroyed.
Yeah, the mission.
Then
everything got wiped out, and they created a program to rebuild everything and fix the world.
A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this.
Wild.
For life.
Wild.
For us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia,
hey
how did
Hector,
it end up
buenos
in the wreckage
noches,
of a
señor.
Pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
But I Hector working. Make your selection. That was the wrong button. The good news. The bad news, the good news. How you doing tonight, Vespi, by the way? Welcome, welcome. Can't shoot me, I'm immortal. I wouldn't shoot you, Vespi. I'd give you Huggle Wuggle. Or I'd pass you to the Small Wolf for punishment. Past midnight and you don't care? You'll love to hear it. By the way, Ryan, I do have a PogChamp redeem for you from last stream that I forgot to do. So, oh, Ryan, thank you so much for coming. I want you to know, Ryan, that I'm just saying what we've all been doing. And that's that you, Ryan, yes, you are my little PogChamp. And there's nothing that will change that. The subject alters the aftermath. Fun hurts and not a vibe. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear it, Hector. I hope you feel better. We're just learning about how we doomed humanity, but then also saved humanity. And one of our AI programs decided to do it again. True Nature Project Zero's on, class far above top secret. Yeah, you go way beyond top secret when you have to keep something secret about how secretly the entire planet's gonna die. And you kind of accepted that that's the situation. There are 3 options available to you at this point. Please consider each carefully. Participation. You'll be assigned a sub-project team based on your area of expertise. You'll be expected to work a minimum of 80 hours per week. And your communications with family members will be strictly limited and monitored in real time. On successful completion of the project, you and your immediate family, or 2 persons of your choosing, will be transferred to the Elysium Sealed Habitat. Live out the remainder of your natural lives. No, Aloy is counter-capitalist, Hector. Aloy was actually trying to stop capitalism, which literally destroyed humanity, was capitalism. Take a lesson there, folks. I know writers who use subtext, and they're all cowards. Indefinite detention. You'll be given 48 hours to reconsider, after which your decision to refuse participation will be considered irrevocable. Every reasonable effort will be made to make your term of confinement as comfortable as possible, but you will not be permitted contact with the outside world, and death within 18 months due to the Pharaoh Plague is inevitable. The Zero Dawn facility has abandoned detainees who wish not to opt for medical euthanasia will be released. Medical euthanasia. Put you down once and for all. I know writers use subtext. They're all cowards. You've heard of subtext.
I know
what about
writers
top
who use
text?
subtext, and they're all cowards.
Fortunately, you don't hear about it often because top text is very rare on the internet.
you even do? Like, yeah. If you had an opportunity, if somebody explained to you Project Zero Dawn, like, what would be your perspective going into that, knowing that everybody's doomed, and your best case scenario is to like live out your life inside of a habitation center, voluntarily and knowingly, without additional coercion, without value judgment on the part of the counselor. Confirm the candidates that they were selected due to their skill sets and accomplishments. Emphasize their dedicated participation in Zero Dawn will increase the project's chance of success. Frame participation in Zero Dawn as an opportunity to respond actively in the face of an overwhelming threat. Candidates may question the fairness of their selection, validate such objections as normal, even admirable responses. Emphasize the value of candidates' expertise to the future, not just for humanity, but terrestrial life as a whole. Likewise, candidates may balk at the morality of extending their lifespans and those of loved ones beyond 0 day. Validate their hesitation. Acknowledge that. While the reward of Elysium is not fair, it will be earned. If possible, redirect their ethical misgivings towards greater commitment to the project. Candidates challenge the plausibility of Project Zero Dawn, permit them to re-review Dr. Sobek's presentation as many times as they wish, and allow access to supplemental articles GO1 through P20. Allow them to suspend the interview to fully process the documentation. A significant minority of candidates will elect for medical euthanasia. It's important to receive this decision kindly and without judgment. Advise them of the 48-hour waiting period, during which counselors will be available to discuss their decision. Emphasize that euthanasia will not occur without repeated consent when the procedure is scheduled to take place. No one will be euthanized against his or her will. Guess you have to be a little altruistic when you need them to save humanity.
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves that we're cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's better than rapid innovation. Better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. It's just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom.
Capitalism.
I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard, to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
If you're still nauseous. No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this. But the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like Timo. Like us. That's our reward? A buried
interesting. This is an interesting approach hearing these different people discussing.
You grow old together with your loved ones in safety. I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family? I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized.
Oof.
A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Alpert. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years.
Your favorite death night? Oh gosh. Thank you. Welcome.
I couldn't bring myself to say the words. I'm sorry. Finish it.
Finish it.
Medical
Finish her.
euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over. I see.
Damn. That is a bold
Protocols
take.
require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
God damn. Gardy, life, sometimes doesn't find a way. Yeah, that's an oof from me, dog.
See to make sure I behave this time?
Security, for your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised.
Flabbergasted.
Flabbergasted. Like my own man would say, flabbergasted.
The
That
word you don't
vein
hear very
pumping
often.
in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. He's kind of blue skying. It's...
I've never heard that expression before, blue skying.
I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
Well, you don't
I'm afraid
get
that's not possible.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here.
Suffice to say, he did not get out.
Get your hands off me!
Alert. Medical wing inaccessible.
Holy cow. Thankfully, I'm still doing side areas, so I know I am in a successful side area. Purple loot! Give me the loot! Give me the loot! What does that mean? Branded shackles. That's a made-up phrase. But how you doing tonight, Tyler? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. You're my favorite Tyler, if it makes you feel better. I'm your favorite Death Knight. You're my favorite Tyler that I know of. There might be other Tylers in chat. If so, I love you all equally. Yeah, it must be like an insane thing to consider. Like, you get recruited to have the potential to save humanity. And as you are in the process of witnessing humanity being destroyed outside of the wall, that must be just an insane experience. Like, be like, yeah, there is hope. What is the purpose of this rope? Ain't even in here. Gosh darn waste my time. Oh, playing Elden. Awesome, awesome. I hope you have fun. I hope you're acquiring maidens. You're not having to live the maidenless life. You know, no pressure. It's not like, you're like a, you're a government bureaucrat who's like, all right, well, what's a 1 where there's supposed to be a 0? They're like, oh, well, that's actually 10 million people's lives. Or, okay. Lore bits in. Oh, Ryan, thank you so much for doing this, Dean. I'm so happy to have you in my stream and as a part of my community. I want you to know, Ryan, that I'm just saying what we've all been thinking. And that's that you, Ryan, yes, you are such a good boy. You're such a good boy. And there's nothing that'll change that. You're on NG+, so assuming that is very, very difficult. Like peak nerd difficult. On all this area. They're giving me a lot of mushrooms. I'm definitely gonna fight a big boss at the end of this. Thankfully, they only sent in the 3.
Intruder! Get her!
Whatever you do, don't die now.
Holy fuck! They all have rocket launchers. Somebody shoot her or something! Oh god! Holy fuck! Whoop! Whoop! You guys are probably susceptible to fire. Whoop! Whoop! Oh god, they're shooting me. This is bad. Bad place. Bad place. Oh god, god damn it! I got stuck. I got stuck. Alright, well, now we know 3 people with rocket launchers is going to appear. No big deal, no big deal. Or back. I'm not that far. At least I don't have to do the lore bits again. Wait a minute. I have my own rocket launcher I can bring. I just have to go backwards. Okay. Unless it's gonna make me drop it when I have to enter the door. Be some straight bullshit. No, my rocket launcher's gone. Boo! Boo! Hate to see it. Hate to see that. It's harder each time. The hardest one is +7. Are you one of those people who's trying to 100% Elden Ring? You masochist.
I'll tuck that away.
Alert.
Intruder! Get her!
Whatever you do, don't die now.
Oh, fuck, that door is closed. Look at me. Look at me, you bastardo. Oh shit, he is point blank. Thank you, bro. Oh god. I almost got him. Oh my god, pity me, you're still alive. Alright. Okay, we got him. Got him, Reddit. Oh boy. That was frustrating. Found a staff and glintstone pebble. Level 1 challenge. Bloodborne. Hey, Karon says it like you do something about it. You actually die. Yeah, he's like, you better not die. Yeah, hopefully the game doesn't reload. Hey, Key, are you a comfy, cozy little dragon? Little dragarino?
I hashed it out with them.
Hashed it out with him.
Artemis was. I made it clear I wasn't on board for a global zoo. We haven't exactly proved ourselves to be great custodians in the past few thousand years. So the idea of a reconstituted biosphere, well, it's horrifying, isn't it? A complete horror show. We have no right to take a best guess at this stuff. But the alternative? Nothingness.
It's like, yeah, humanity fucking
so then
blows.
look at all this, and then nothing. And with Charles Ronson running the show, I respect him. He's got a passion to him. He's hot-blooded. So I said I'll do it. I'll put my all into this, literally. When the project is done, I'll take the medical option, thank you.
Literally wants to do it and then
I
just
might change my mind.
self-harm himself at the
Didn't know
end.
me very well then. For life's sake, I'll do the dirty work. But I want no part of this pathetic, attenuated future.
Dragon's gotta be one of my
I'm
favorite
an
animals.
outdoors man.
That's right.
Never did like the feel of solid-state lighting on my skin. And a wee bit of a claustrophobic.
That duels, man. God, I just couldn't even imagine at the end of it, you're like, alright, I did my job. Peace out, bro.
Zero Dawn. It is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. But there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
The only time in history an art history degree will ever help you.
I met a man, another historian, His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists, but he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that
I
auditorium,
imagine the art historians there to actually do like art nerdery.
I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair.
Or like designing
not at
robots
all.
or
But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, I must do this.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature.
I'm making nature.
Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural.
Wow, that is very fatalistic of him.
That ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural to be called an abomination back home, and you know it.
Abomination.
That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
Imagine the full humanities database of knowledge being utilized to get a massive chronicle of porn. This is regular. This is regular Horizon. I don't have Forbidden West. This is my first time playing the
Should give the palace down.
Is there another route?
I've done this before. Just be my focus.
Good people at swag. Okay. No axis zone. I'm gonna try and see further my rocket launcher. See how far that takes me. Vaughn, do you agree to sign up for a lifetime of porn in exchange for 18 months of hard labor? Oh no, I'm not chastising you, Tyler. Okay. Just clarifying.
Here we go. Another one of these. I need to find the right configuration.
Okay, got gold, lefty, straight up, left, down, down, and right.
Done.
Narrow corner, Tail of the Kings. Well, it's all of human knowledge, Vespi. So, yeah, you're gonna have everything in there. Except you're gonna have the person who's in charge of the human porn database is just like he's a huge foot fetishist. So it's nothing but foot fetish porn. Gonna make a whole new generation of humanity that is all foot fetishists.
There's a part missing. Maybe there's a storage area nearby.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse.
Magazine.
I don't get paid to clean up Brett's
Well,
messes.
it'll all be digital
If you want
things.
it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Parker, out. Put me up to my eyes, project Tifa in the Italian Senate. Oh, I'm gonna become one with porn. More porn than man at that point. Got back here. Do not seem capable of scaling it. In fact, I am not. So you see Miyazaki, who I don't know, No, I have not. I've only played like one FromSoft game, which was Dark Souls 3, and I hated it. I'm not a person designed for the Souls-like experience. I did like Code Vein well enough, though. It made me mad a lot of the time, but I at least felt that it was better than when my sword would clip into walls. Hey, Scarth, my heart, welcome, welcome. Ugh. Damn it. Dropped my rocket launcher. Ooh. This is the future liberals want. Making you put away your God-given rocket launcher. There's feet everywhere in FromSoft games. Is it directed by, oh god, why am I forgetting this person's name? What is his name? Guy from Pulp Fiction and everything. I love his movies. How am I forgetting this? I keep wanting... Quentin Tarantino. I kept wanting to call him Antonio Banderas, which is two wildly different people. A really big fan of... So, Miyazaki is just a feet enthusiast. Yeah. Quentin Tarantino of Souls-like design. Gotcha. Up there. Loot! Fucking loot, baby! Follow loot. Bring me down. Where do I put this spinner? Do I plug it in? Oh.
That should do the trick.
Ah!
Now let's get that door open.
Alright, so we've got up. Up. This means Tarantino would do the film version of Dark Souls. Yes, it would be Uma Thurman as the, or I guess for Elden Ring it'd be Uma Thurman as the fucking maidenless girl, just so have her feet in another movie. Alright, so down. The Firekeeper could be shoeless, I guess. Right and up and up. Up and Adam. Up, I messed up. Up, left, down, right, up. That's the fucking code. Ah. Down. Up. What am I missing here? Friend. Roman. Countryman. You're queers. Am I crazy? Like, right? Up! Like, still like this. J.R. Martin, he helped with Elden. Well, yeah, but I don't know how much of a foot enthusiast J.R. Martin is. Who would want the movie to have an ending? Oof. Oof. That's my fire. I'm gonna try moving this around. Get it back up to the top. Oh, the fucking code! What am I missing here? Restore power to the door? I thought that was what early birds are. One more thing, word egg lady guest 3. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I'm what we like to call a simp thing. Take my fire striker. Go home. Oh, for all of my fire strikers, I guess. Yeah, I never got that far in Dark Souls 3 apparently, because I hated the game. I use the slumbering. Alright. We're gonna begin 1 minute of every time I speak. It's gonna be in gremlin noises. Time is now 7:57. There you go. 1 minute of gremlin noises. I hope you enjoyed it. What the fuck am I doing wrong, chat? Why isn't this door opening? Riddle me this. I am so confused. I feel like I've followed the directions it's told me to do. Right? Have you tried more gremlin noises? I tried. I did a minute of it. It was not effective. And we got a big Death Knight hug. All right, everybody, get your hugging utensils ready, everyone, because I'm coming in deep. And a 3, and a 2, and a burr. There you go. A big Death Knight hug from me to you. I hope you enjoyed it. Tyler with the more gremlin noises. There you go, Tyler. Some gremlin noises. Oh, so it's gonna be opposite. That's what it is. I was just about to assume it was gonna be opposite design. So we're gonna try that. I'm glad the people love my gremlin noises. For such a stupid redeem, I'm glad it gets so much use. Up, left, and up, or down. Nope, I was wrong. Opposite did not work. Ah. I tried opposite. Was not effective. Alright, so opposite isn't working. Try spicing it up more. Go wrong way. Oh. Go up. Left up. Right? How is it was left, top, right, bottom. Oh, any direction? What the fuck? How does this puzzle work? Fail. Fail. Somebody is fully authorized to look up how I'm supposed to get past this puzzle. It's right, it should do. Always blue. See, it's blue no matter what direction I turn in. That's the correct one. But this side, I did what it told me, and it told me to heck off. So I'm very confused what I'm doing wrong. Up. I tried opposite. Opposite did not work. Tried alternating opposite. That right. See, that's the one. That's literally the code it tells me, but that is not working. Is there another clue in the room? I don't think so. Like I looked at all the clues. Data shows settings by hollow map. Settings, error detected settings transposed. What does transpose mean in that context? Does that mean it's opposite? I don't know how puzzles work. I'm a simple nerd. I mean, I need to just reverse. So up. 8. Down. Left. Up. Nope, I was wrong. Heckin' wrong, they call me. Bottom. That was not the case. So it's not backward. That way. These are the right ones. It's just I don't know what order I'm supposed to do. But Google, help myself out here. Puzzles are for nerds. Two or more things. So these are the codes, but they are in the first like spot. So try this again. Right. Okay. Oh well. Well, that was that order. That didn't. Thought it alternated wrong. Amanda's also playing HCD. Oh, cool. Hey, Chris, how are you doing? Tell Amanda I say hi. Playing on the PS5? What a nerd. A nerd. Must be nice to have a PS5 like an elitist. So... Wait a minute. Something. I think I'm... Might be Galaxy. Now, right up. Right. Up. Left. Nope, that was wrong. Not Galaxy Brain after all. Not sideways. That's not it. Alright, by the way, hello Ethereal Koala. Welcome, welcome. I am stuck on this puzzle right now. Figure out how to get past it. Well... on those puzzles. Almost. Oh, hi, Insanistar. I'm sorry you've had a bad day. Oh my god. I'm sorry you've had a bad day. I hope chilling out my stream will make it better. Alright, so it's double transposed. And so it's double backwards apparently. So it is down, left, up, up, right, and down.
That did it.
That is bullshit. That is straight bullshit. They're like, yeah, it's backwards in both what you're supposed to do and the order you're supposed to do it in. That's incredibly unclear based on the hint. I didn't get it, Ethereal. I looked it up. I was not going to figure out that it would have two backwards elements to it. That's too Galaxy Brain for someone like me. Oh.
Eclipse. They're here.
Avoid contact.
Lines look good.
Gaia. It's up there. Second floor.
Can you reach it?
So much for avoiding contact.
Murder. Murder. Striker. No, they took my striker away from me. You bastards. This is the worst betrayal since Brutus. Jeez, that music just kicked into hyphy mode.
Okay.
Fuck! I was trying to silent kill him. Fire! Burn him alive. Oh shit, there's a living guy here. Bastards. You could say that's backwards thinking. God damn it, Moxie. Oh, there's another guy here. Oh shit, there is a lot of people here. I'm mad, it misclicked from my silent kill. I attacked too soon. Alright, well, a bunch of people died, but it sounds like a kind of a them problem.
I need this.
Stalagmites. Whoa! Sneak attack. Bro. Bro. Oh! Don't come at me, bro. Kills me sometimes hear people be like, God damn it, Foxy, like they expected better of me. Guys, I'm eating ice cream vegan because allergies. Dude, it's actually good. Awesome! I'm all about, you know, vegan ice cream and anything vegan. I am not vegan, but when possible, it's best to reduce animal products. Oh. Got him.
That's the last of them.
Buenos dias, fuck boys.
Repeat.
Or not.
Oh, fuck. He's got the auto cannon. Yep. Fuck. Look. Frick. Frick. Yep. Oxymots, you were not following me? This and continue to improve. I think it benefits everyone in the long run. Yes. Yes, it does. I can't believe you weren't following me. You've been a sub for so long at this point. Get that auto cannon. Need it. For the craving. Fuck you.
Room's clear. Sure.
Oh, it's good.
Anyway.
Get moving. You have to find Gaia.
Ha ha ha. It's a simple girl with her autocannon. I have to be careful because they still make a lot with flour. Gotcha.
No room.
Yeah, you have to be really careful with watching it because just because it's plant-based does not necessarily mean it's healthy or that it has everything you're not allergic to in it. But big fan. The virgin follower versus the Chad non-follower sub. Yeah, I'm a big fan of plant-based stuff when possible. So it's just so much better for the environment, and like the less animals that have to die, the better. Because even though people be like, oh, it uses so much water and stuff, it uses more water to actually support animals, especially things like cows. So better to try and circumvent them. Second auto? I have autocannons for days?
Forget about traveling light.
Yeah, it was the second autocannon. Even all these autocannons that I won't be able to take with me. Such a blue ball.
Structural failure prevents access.
I'm gonna grab it anyway. Just like... Fuck the police. For lore.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots.
Lots and lots of robots.
Forge. Except, it's not that simple. So you probably noticed that only about a third of you are robotics engineers. The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics, that stuff. Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. Waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots, and not just build, imagine, from scratch.
I'm really glad she didn't decide to destroy humanity the second time.
Designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger. So, Hephaestus isn't really the forge. It's more like the knowledge of craft and ingenuity of a mastersmith to wield the hammer. Encoded as software. Virtual creativity made real.
Sequel to lots and lots of training.
In simulation, she's doing some very creative things with fractal assembly and animal morphologies. Her designs aren't about to win the Liam Prize anytime soon, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere.
Way to shit talk your savior AI.
Time to get started. Let's do this.
I don't get it.
Look, I guess she's okay.
It's a little technical in places.
If Gaia was designed to save life, why would the robots it makes attack people?
Perhaps it loves some forms of life more than others.
Oof.
The derangement. The machines weren't always so angry.
True. Mostly they were docile until 10, 15 years ago.
For years, Hephaestus has been forcing cauldrons to make aggressive machines. I've seen it myself, in the cauldrons. Stalkers, ravagers...
I think I have cleared every cauldron.
How could it do that? And why?
Why indeed?
Full steam ahead. I doubted your brilliance in this... Oh, from Sobek to Margot Shen. I would have picked you as the Hephaestus Alpha. You need to stop worrying about your age and communication style. You are who you are, have confidence in yourself, you know what you're doing. Case in point, the latest draft of your plan for the construction and stocking of bootstrap silos to store raw materials is excellent. This combined with your design for the AM Foundry Core and the Foundry Site Selection Plan add up to a comprehensive plan. It's time to start construction. Consult with Ayomidi Akilo before you finalize the silo inventories. Pace's first task will be fabricate the robots that will construct the waveform broadcast tower. Nerva will use to transmit the deactivation code. Many exotic materials needed for the towers should be accounted for in the inventory plan. Why am I a punishment? Hey, Yuko! Why are you being punished? Where did punishment come up from? I don't punish the wolf. I love the wolf. Huggle Wuggles and Snuggle Wuggles for the Wolfa Huggle. Standard class advice. We're talking again.
Hello, I'm Margot Shen, and this is Hephaestus. As the name might tip you off, this is going to be the subordinate function that Gaia will use to make lots and lots of robots. Her personal forge. Except...
Simulation. Get people to the wolf for punishment. I do. Giving breastfeeding for trying to steal your snacks. Oh, yeah. Sorry, Yuko. I know that you keep Vespi on a short leash. So, he was trying to bamboozle me of my snacks, and I was like, to the wolf with you. Oh, I just figured you'd tease the little vampire. I know you like teasing the little vampire. Wow, you weren't kidding about Gaia's predilection for animal morphologies. Sure, not totally unexpected given the rough natural trainer bots will have to navigate, but I agree that there's something deeper going on here. Her designs aren't just functional, they almost seem like, well, tributes in a word that comes to mind. As though she's already mourning their loss, and not just for the disappearing fauna of our time, but creatures from the fossil record too. References to megafauna in some of her designs. So cool. Well, whatever Gaia thinks up, the Faceless will empower her to build it. I just wish we could still be around in a century or two to see what she makes. Putting Yuko on a leash would make him more powerful.
So, like, you probably noticed that only about
There's just no restraining the wolf.
The rest, experts in machine cognition, virtual heuristics,
The wolf is too powerful.
Well, that's because we aren't going to be the ones designing and building robots. The last thing we want is to burden Gaia with a bunch of outmoded 21st century designs. A waste of time. Our purpose is to empower Gaia to build the robots. And not just build, imagine, from scratch. Any robot she needs for any conceivable purpose, designed and fabricated at a snap of a finger. Hers. Her finger.
Want to live, maybe don't create self-replicating... Their lesson from creating self-replicating robots that destroyed the entire planet was to build more self-replicating robots to rebuild the planet. It's basically we took Australia as our approach to all of existence. Oh man, we have these invasive species. We need to introduce more invasive species to stop them. Oh, there's... I'm pissed if they steal my autocannon when I enter the next cutscene. Let's see where I'm going in. Oh, these are cultists I killed. Maybe we were the invasive species all along. Takes hit off pipe. That's some deep shit sickness.
Elizabeth Sobek's office. But it's sealed off. There's got to be a way inside.
Keep looking.
More Eclipse.
Careful now.
Oh, hi, Gaios. Oh, I got an autocannon. I think I can kill a fair amount.
All of this lost. The ancients' greatest gift to us.
Greatest? How about the fact we exist at all?
To abide in ignorance is a curse, Aloy. You of all people should know that.
God.
Nanomachine, son!
Son.
Welcome to Apollo, the collective memory of the human species and the wellspring of knowledge for future generations. I am Samina Ebaji. Until recently, I was director of the International Collective Memory Institute in New Tehran. As a heritage professional, I devoted my career to the preservation of human knowledge, creative endeavor, and cultural achievement. Apollo is,
therefore, the ultimate embodiment of a lifelong passion.
Of a lifelong passion, albeit under the very worst circumstances imaginable. The challenges before us are immense. Specifically, we will have to design and implement 4 major initiatives simultaneously. First, the construction of data repositories in cradle facilities around the world, ensuring redundancy. Second, the collection and processing of a projected 180 million discrete data entries. 42 zettabytes of data in Mandarin, English, Spanish, and Arabic.
Oh, sucks to be any language besides those 4. We're wiping you out of human existence if you're not those 4 languages.
The only medium capacious and durable enough to safeguard it without degradation for the centuries to come. And last, but not least, the development of the holographic interface and gamified curricula, by which future humans will commune with Apollo, progressively unlocking heuristic learning modules,
I can unlock this
leveling up
knowledge,
their knowledge and skills they will need to take control of the terraforming system. That is the future towards which all of our efforts will be directed. Not just the preservation of the past, but the seed for the flourishing of a new tree of knowledge. Welcome. And let
Nice to say it does not work. Encapsulated data. For DNA. Past 10 days, I performed an exhaustive review of data storage solutions, magnetic, optical, quantum, even that Eternity tech that FAST was shilling a year or so ago. But every other solution has one or more fatal shortcomings. Too heavy to transport, too massive to install in the allotted space, too power intensive over the centuries, too prone to failure past 300 to 400 years, etc. Encapsulated data will hold the 40 plus zettabytes were projected for Apollo. There's still many details to finalize, of course. To start with, need to select the inert material in which will embed the molecules, already testing 16 candidate materials, as well as design and fabricate the power systems and sealed reliquaries that will keep the DNA at negative 18 degrees Celsius for 1,000 plus years. As long as I assure you that it didn't factor in my decision, many I confess that I deem it's entirely fitting, indeed proprietous, that we'll be using the very building blocks of life to preserve human knowledge from mechanized extinction. Not just ironic, but heroic. Life is the hero, beating back the forces of oblivion. So literally, they've decided to like write all of human lore on DNA, on human DNA code. That's wild. Frickin' wild.
My turn.
Follow up it. Damn it. Got a point. Okay. For the past 2 months, the full benefit of our procurement of a copy of the Homer archive from Far Zenith has made itself known, and as a result, all of Apollo's key deliverables are on schedule. Apollo has already surpassed 40 million discrete data entries and continues to grow. Physical science modules are effectively complete, with soft science modules close behind. History, cultural data, and media archives are also on schedule. Language preservation is wrapping up a bit ahead of schedule due to falling short of our goal to preserve 4,500 languages. I suppose the tragic early loss of Papua New Guinea doomed that goal from the outset, with attendant curricula development about to begin. Speaking of the heuristic curricula, they are performing well in testing, with children and adolescents demonstrating high levels of engagement with and trust in the Aristotle and Aspasia personae. Personally, I would find them highly engaging, especially when they debate. I wish half my professors had been so entertaining. They really leaned hard into the Greek thing. If I was another culture, I'd be a little salty that like Greek mythology won out over, I don't know, literally anything else. I know like the evil robots are named after Egyptian mythology stuff, but no, it's the principle of it all.
They saw me.
Damn it! You turned around at the wrong time. Alright. Health optional. Fuck. Shot by a face blast? Oh, reload. Thank you. It was very considerate of them to have a guy there for me to live.
Should have been a cave of wonders.
Yeah, Ethereal Koala, like the evil robots are like, Cyrus, the Scarab, I don't know, stuff like that.
Got too much already.
So I was just like, oh yeah, Egyptian mythology. Hello, small and strong, welcome, welcome. It's my favorite big PP British cat boy. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. How did the rest of Minecraft go? I was lurking for a bit, but I had to hop off for Obvious reasons. But yeah, how you doing, Small? For those of you who don't know, Small is an adorable British catboy VTuber with an enormous penis. And he is very sweet, quite a meme lord, and very fun to watch. Be sure to check him out. Bad died 6 times. Oof. Oof. I hate to see it, Small. I hate to see it.
Stocking up.
That shows some tweets. You know, when you put it that way, Small, it sounds very ominous. Chat chose tweets. They were not good tweets, they were not bad tweets. Just chat chose tweets. Thank you, Cygnus, I appreciate it. Oh. Oh, there's more fire strike. I find funny Egyptian mythology gets had a cat that will become a sphinx. Awesome. You could guess what they chose? Yeah. It probably involves your dick more than a few times, Small. Based on just your audience, it is definitely going to be fully centered around the size, girth, and prowess of your penis. Hey, I've seen you around on Twitter. Yep, Small is quite the shit poster and marketing guru on Twitter, so you'll see a lot of his stuff there. Good bean. I remember back when you first announced that you were gonna stream and started making all of your memes and videos and stuff. It is wild to think how long ago that was now.
Welcome to Hades. Zero Dawn's extinction failsafe protocol.
Oh, of course they put this guy in fucking charge of Hades.
Now, I know what you're thinking. The purpose of Gaia is to resurrect life. So why give her a subordinate function, only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again? I mean, what the... what?
What? What?
Crazy, ain't it? Well, no, it isn't. Reconstituting a biosphere?
That's a
tall order. Tech smart as Gaia may be,
nanomachine son.
First time. I mean, imagine your Gaia 200 years from now, and this new biosphere growing, it's all gone wrong. Alkalines are skyrocketing, coniferous forests eroding under the lash of superstorms that would have drowned Noah. It's chaos.
Hiya.
Spinning top that won't
Hey,
stop
Nina.
wobbling.
Welcome, welcome.
What are you gonna do?
That's my favorite little dragon.
Release phase 1 organisms into that hot mess.
The Dragon King,
Hope
I mean.
their CO2 and methane can balance out what you got started? Hell no. What you're gonna do, Gaia, is step aside while Hades takes over and
Do
does
what
what you're
damn
just too
nurturing,
darn
life-loving
nurturing
do.
and life-loving to do, which is burn that misbegotten mess of a biosphere to the ground so Gaia can start over. Okay, not burn, more like reverse terraforming operations and suffocate it.
But you get the idea.
But you get the idea. Hades takes the biosphere back to zero.
Square one.
Blank slate. And then, only then, does it hand the steering wheel back to Gaia and say, try again, old girl. And better this
So it's
time.
basically
We'll have to
Hades
do
went
this
rogue
again.
and said, hey,
That's
Gaia, I don't like the humanity you popped out. I'm wiping him out.
Think about it.
And
Extinction
we're going to try and stop him.
Death on speed dial. All for the greater good, of course, but
Still kind of metal.
kind of metal. So welcome to Hades. Welcome to the void.
That's such a fucking edgelord.
Okay, so if that's the original purpose of Hades, why does it want me extinct?
We need more data.
It's huge and strong.
How does it end up in the wreckage of a pharaoh titan, getting worshipped by the eclipse like some kind of god?
I'm learning as you are, Aloy. Keep searching.
It's like, bitch, I don't know, I just know exactly what you know. How? Always complain. Color me confounded. Lizzie Bashcore? Anyone who says the old TT codes to Bashcore are straight up lying, and you know it. Old Trav don't have no truck with commercialized razzle-dazzle, no. Heck, I'd rather guzzle a liter of Cetarium runoff than listen to Grey Swarm for 30 seconds. Hand to God and swear on my mama's grave, and she was religious. Now that ain't bashcore blasting the Hades lab, shaking the walls, rattling folks' teeth. It's death metal, girl. Classic Kyle music. 80s and 90s mostly. Got me some Dutch deathcore, some Japanese gore grind, some Swedish cannibal themed stuff too. Stop by if you want to listen, or heck, just come in within 50 meters of the lab. Ain't no bashcore you'll see or hear. Rather in the screech that rends the air and feel in the throbbing pulse of the floor. And walls and ceilings swallowed you like you was Jonah trapped in the gullet of a gothic deathfish. Hallelujah. As for those requests to turn it down, no can do, Lizzie. This is how I code. Turn down my death metal, might as well give up stimulants, chocolate malts, and industrial accident beds. Last I heard, we were supposed to be coding Hades down here. Am I really supposed to code an extinction protocol without death metal to inspire me? Nah, I don't think so. Alright, thank you for the lurk, Ethereal Koala. What if Hades, says no? What if this was actually the prequel to Hades the game? And the AI is actually Hades. That means Zagreus is actually a robot made of nanomachines, son. Hey, here, just popped 3 blues, but I earned it. Finally figured out a Goldilocks solution to Guy's rather extreme executive authority. If that ain't worth 10 to 12 hours screen time, what is? Before this, every usurpation protocol I designed failed in simulation. This was either too hard or too soft. Too hard, and it degraded the Gaia core. Sure, it pried her figurative fingers off the figurative driving wheel, so Hades could take control by breaking her fingers, sometimes her arms too, so that couldn't fly. Everything depends on Gaia taking control back after Hades has done his business. So I had to find a solution that didn't leave Gaia any worse for the wear. Too soft, the guy only pretended to relinquish control in simulation after simulation. Hades would take command of the Terraphone system, reverse operations only to have Gaia lurk in the background, quietly re-reversing processes and falsifying telemetry to hide its interference. Snaky. I swear ain't nothing Gaia wouldn't do to keep life going, even when it's just simulated plant life. Turns out the just right solution is to isolate Gaia in a protected code shell, preserving its integrity, then unseat it from command position so Hades can slip it into the figurative captain's chair and work its magic. Those blues are coming on strong now, so I'm not really describing it so clear, but pretty sure it'll work. Yeah, those blues are plenty strong. Guess it's time to sleep in bed. I'll be back at tomorrow, alligators. Memes. The DNA of the soul. So basically, Hades is locking, Hades is locking Gaia away.
Welcome to Hades.
So that's the problemo we have here. And he ain't gonna hand it back. Archive abuse? Uh-oh. Mail concerns Apollo Archive submission 23875. Your 666 submission is just 5 days, and oh, what a doozy. Despite earlier warnings, Ray, inappropriate materials, you chose to submit 265 holographic remasters of Acknowledge, classics of extreme exploitation cinema. Allow me then to thank you on 2 counts. 1, for giving me the pleasure of rejecting your submission, thereby consigning your favorite Eastern European torture flicks and their ilk to the dust heap of oblivion. It truly warms my heart to know that I've saved future humanity from the ordeal of experiencing not just 1, but all 16 installments of Making a Millipede. Don't worry, the Castiglione material has already been preserved, extreme perhaps, but art. For clarifying a concept that has so long been ambiguous and ethically fraught for archivists such as myself, the definition of obscenity. You've freed me from the subjective quagmire embodied in Judge Potter's famous utterance, "I know it when I see it." That's actually from a U.S. Supreme Court case. Thanks to you, I now can apply a single adjective criteria. If Travis Tate submitted it, it's obscene. Accordingly, I've directed Apollo staff to summarily reject all of your future submissions, sight unseen. Perhaps you might invest the time you would have spent preparing further submissions on, oh, I don't know, your assigned work? We have a world to save after all, or the rest of us do anyway. Yeah, Travis got the joy of being the person who gets to genocide humanity again.
The only purpose of which is to wipe out life all over again.
Looks like the only way out.
Yeah, I'm glad he's a fucking, like, fucking edgelord.
Welcome to Eleuthia, the crown and king of Gaia's subordinate functions.
Eleuthia. I've never heard of
For
that
it is
guy.
by Eleuthia that the human race will continue to exist. I am Patrick Brochard-Klein, the alpha in charge of this program. Now let one thing be perfectly clear from the outset. Eleuthia is not a genetic engineering project.
Just to be clear.
Our goal is to preserve the human genome, not alter it. A snapshot of human genetic diversity, literally frozen in time. The genetic quintessence of our species, unmodified. Under my watch, our activities and initiatives will comply with the 2034 clone provisions and the 2048 Rally Accords. Now that may seem a quaint, even trivial concern to you in light of present circumstances.
In light of robots destroying humanity.
As one of the authors of the Accords, it is far from trivial.
I wrote it, therefore we're doing it.
The
Thank you for the alert, Nocturnal
before
Fan.
us are staggering in scope and complexity, but not insurmountable. No. Global collation and provisional storage of zygotes, perfection of exogenic technologies, design and perfection of servitors to provide nurture and inculcation during early child development. All of these program components must and will proceed in tandem. To say nothing of the breakneck construction of cradle facilities at sites.
The vault system. Vault tech.
So, si vous êtes prêts, let us begin.
I'm glad of all the things we could have used to save humanity, we decided Vault Tech was the right approach. The revelation, astonishing. I don't know what you had to give Far Zenith to trade to get these chambers, but it was worth it. A single leap, their embryologists have vaulted past 50 years of technological shortcomings. The risks of ECMO resolved, nutrition delivery resolved, hormonal stability resolved, 12 other risk areas resolved. Before I examined these chambers, I considered the Odyssey to be a fool's errand. But it's the rest of FC's technology is at this level. Well, a human colony around Cirrus doesn't seem so impossible after all. Mass fabrication of the chambers will present a number of challenges, but I'm confident they will be resolved. We got here. Hey, Carlo, welcome, welcome. We're reading about cloning. Development of the artificial personae for cradle servitors, nurturer, disciplinarian, healer continues at a good pace. We're targeting Turing 0.4 for these constructs. This should allow low-grade empathy and limited improvisation without undermining adherence to codified behavior sets. Stimulus-driven switching of personae, however, is proving to be a greater software challenge than anticipated, especially concerning our entrenched feedback loops between the disciplinarian and healer personae. I've also attached the reports from the incident where a servitor running the mother personae intervened on a disciplinarian servitor behavior, a parental argument, if you will, amusing at first glance, perhaps, but deeply concerning. I've attached a comprehensive plan for correcting these interactive protocol shortcomings in Just Data Corrupted. How's my favorite uwu tanker doing, Carlo?
Can't carry more.
Cradle sealed. Eleuthia was successfully sealed before the swarm advancing across Xinjiang province could detect it. Getting back from crucial systems is good for our maiden voyage, a success. Regards my disputes with betas over zygote selection. Fucking betas, am I right? Of course, I understand we have limited overhead to run simulations of gene flow at our future humans, but we can all agree there is a margin for the refinement of future cradle population. In addition to personally overseeing completion of the Eleuthia project inside Mount Namuli, I will formulate and propose a modified zygote selection plan within the week. Are you making good progress? I am. I am in, like, this fucking hurdle, called, quest zone. Here. We're in Project Zero Dawn right now. You know, that's kind of a big deal.
Elizabeth said a new generation of humans would be spawned inside such places.
She did.
Oh, Mother Mountain. It was one of them?
There's only one way to be sure.
The hatch wouldn't open. Something about a corrupted Alpha registry. I need to search Elizabeth's office.
I'm the Alpha. I am the Eggman. Boop boopy doo. Oh. Gotta gotta kill us a voltage. That's right. Ghost of Christmas Past is on my own.
Goths would benefit from antilope morphologies, though caprid forms show superior load-bearing capability.
You're a quick study, Gaia.
Dr. Sobek, as I have conducted this comparative analysis of mammalian morphologies, I've gathered extensive data on the
she's talking to it. Not a good idea.
Oh? And your assessment? Gaia?
Logically speaking, the extinction was a natural consequence.
Uh-oh.
And yet,
Uh-oh.
And yet, I find the loss of megafaunal species unaccountably sad. That they passed forever into oblivion causes me to experience a grief that is difficult to describe.
The AI starts talking about extinction being natural. I feel awkward.
No, Gaia, you're not. This is good. It's very good. You will undergo a brief period of unconsciousness during relocation to Prime and final instatement.
Elizabeth, may I speak outside protocol?
When you're back up and running at the new site, we'll bring the subordinate functions online and see
AI wants to talk outside of protocol. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Distress. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
I realize that circumstances compel us to launch earlier than we hoped, but all subsystems are operational. The odds stand in our favor.
But what if... Gaia, there's nothing left out there. You can't even survive unless you're wearing an environmental suit. There are billions dead, in fear and agony. What if...
What if it was all for nothing?
What if it was all for nothing?
Then you really lost nothing.
Extinction was inevitable. Thanks to you, life will have a future.
You really believe that?
I believe in you, Elizabeth. In you, all things.
That is a very strong spear to use that to pry open those doors. I'm like, that thing, I'm pretty sure like half that spear is wood. The hell of an office. Oh. Or loot, also not
already.
great. Odyssey has failed. I believe in you. Program me to believe in you. Some terrible news, I'm afraid. Far Zenith has informed me the Odyssey mission has failed. Last night, telemetry indicated a catastrophic antimatter containment failure as the drive spun up to depart the solar system. The ship, its crew, its cargo of zygotes and seed, its alpha build of Apollo, all were lost. Zero Dawn is now the only hope for the continuation of the human species and earthly life. We must succeed. Oof. Literally tried to have a spaceship do it, and it detonated. I hate to see it.
The Alpha Registry master file.
Intact?
Yeah. No signs of corruption.
Then what are you waiting for? Copy the file.
What are you fucking waiting for?
This. I can restore the registry at the hatch inside Allmother. Open it. Go inside.
And grasp the secrets within.
Where I was born. Maybe.
Gave birth.
Maybe who gave birth to me.
Can you listen to the whole thing about how this works?
Are you really so naive? There will be no who waiting for you there, Aloy. Whatever birthed you into the world was a what, not a who.
You bastard.
It was a robot.
I had a legitimate birth. It's you, Aloy, who are the creation of a machine. But what kind of machine and why? Why were you created?
Definitely a clone of Elizabeth. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Eclipse.
You need to get out of there. What you found is too valuable. You're too valuable.
Nada. Get the fuck out. Oh, look at this Chad. Yeah. Uh-oh. Not good. Not good. After all I've done, all the robots I fought, a single grenade knocked me unconscious.
Still alive. Good. I have a more suitable death in mind for you, child.
Oh god, that's not good. That's gonna be an oof for me, dog. Hopefully they didn't take my focus away.
I've always known one thing with prophetic certainty. That I was destined for glory as a great champion of the sun. Even when Jiran was murdered, even when Meridian fell, I never doubted my destiny.
Humans being humans.
Until you
again.
When I heard that you had survived, a doubt took root in my mind.
Girl, you should be reaching
as
lower.
Sure as the sun rises and falls,
probably not
day,
directly in front of him.
Those I am bade to kill die. And yet I failed. How? Why? With each dig site you attacked, each loyal soldier you killed.
Oh, his like drill thing is made of bullets. I was like, what is that?
When High Priest Bahavas
What a
went
fucking
missing.
edgelord.
And when the true Sun King Itamen was snatched away, it not only grew, but multiplied. I kept thinking of the moment my knife pierced your throat. One twist, a simple tug of the blade, and you would have bled out.
Fucking bullets. Headdress. You
In
can make him
slaughter,
pop.
I am a practiced hand. So why hesitate? Why fail my destined purpose?
Oh, there's a shotgun shell.
See that scar on your cheek? You didn't get to finish.
Yes, I remember. He fought well.
For a savage.
For a savage.
His name was Rost, and he was a better man than you could ever hope to be.
The better man is the one who doesn't end up with his guts steaming on
If you're so good, why are you dead?
No. It wasn't him. I could have finished you before he attacked. But I didn't. This failing troubled my thoughts. Haunted every step. It was only when I captured you, down in that place, that I finally glimpsed the sun's design etched at length across
what's
the
your prophecy, edgelord? I guess it involves genocide.
You were meant to survive that day on the mountain. Meant to interfere at dig sites and kill my men. Meant to eliminate High Priest Bahavas. Meant to snatch Itamen away. Conversely, I was meant to capture you. Here.
Hey,
so
Silent
you
Warlock
might
cosplay.
die
Do you have a shout
as
out
a sacrificial offering
cosplay
to
artist?
the sun. Everything as it was meant to be. Predestined and preordained.
You're cringe, bro. Come to terms with it.
Some destiny. You're following orders, not some grand cosmic design. You're a puppet, with Hades yanking the strings. A pawn pushed around by larger forces. It'd be laughable if there weren't so much killing involved. Hades is an ancient machine, not the buried shadow of Karja myth. It doesn't care about Meridian. It wants to kill everything and everyone. And you are its dutiful slave.
I serve not the buried shadow, but the sun in shadow. All halves of nature joined to one cause.
This guy is such a...
Shadow to sun.
His philosophy is
Dark
idiotic.
to light.
Do you really not hear how ridiculous that sounds?
Thank you, Aloy.
You've gone from serving an insane homicidal Sun King to an insane homicidal machine. You're moving down in the world, not up.
Oof, oof. Shots fired, Aloy.
Remember those words as I watch your corpse burn. Whatever's left of it.
Grumpy, grumpy.
You fail to grasp the point. As surely as you've been conquered, so has all doubt. And with certainty of belief comes unstoppable force.
We'll meet an immovable object. He's nuts.
Face to the test. See if things work out like you expect.
The circle has closed. Every element is in its proper place, exactly where it belongs. The errant beast, now caged, will serve her true purpose. A sacrificial animal. Oh, speaking of sacrifice, I forgot to tell you. After you crashed the Eclipse network, I sent messengers into the east to rally the forces there and mount an invasion of the sacred land. I ordered every Nora killed. I was hoping to catch you there, but alas, it all seems to have been unnecessary.
That's unfortunate.
Why butcher dozens of innocents for no gain? It's a waste of effort.
Close the circle. Close this circle. Hands grab.
In any case, I couldn't recall the order even if I wished to. Thanks to your destruction of the network, communication over distances is impossible. You not only doomed yourself, but an entire tribe. Do we not see the scorching judgment of the sun in these events?
Oh, really?
Your focus. Such a powerful device, isn't it? And yet, so fragile.
You cocksucker. He just like orgasmed as he did that.
So you see, this time, I did not hesitate. The knife has already been twisted.
You bastardo. But there's a save. Man, fuck the Shadow Power Show.
Karja faithful, rejoice! Our years in shadow are over. A new dawn trembles on the horizon. A new day soon to break. And when it does, the false Sun King will be dead, and Holy Meridian ours once more. In this,
I'm a little too hard, didn't you? Yeah.
Have become an instrument of prophecy. All halves of nature joined to one cause. shadow to sun, light to dark, night to day. Behold!
Corruptor. Ever corruptor. Uh-oh.
Hold your seats! Can you not see the proof of the sun's blessing before your eyes? How else could shadows such as these prowl in broad light of day? Were they not approved by the sun and joined to our
giant piggo. Oh.
Many years ago, to consecrate this great ring, the Radiant Tyrann ordered many faithless, crushed beneath the hooves of the behemoth. Mighty is the behemoth in the eye of the sun.
Actually, I don't remember if that was
but it is
bigger.
mightier still, infused with the power of shadow. Let this one, who schemed and slithered, be the first to die.
That is a big boy.
Let her be the first of thousands.
Whoa! How are you gonna get out of this one, Aloy?
I'll never be that thing.
Thanks.
My weapons are up on the platform. There's no way out of this ring. Maybe I could use the strength against it.
Oh, I think I have to have a shadow
Gotta get out of the way. That pillar's weak. Another hit, and that pillar will come down.
Oh, yeah, you got to go. Oh, shit. That hit me. Help! Help! It's squealed. I think it's actually a thing. The buffalo is the like seismic one, or the exploding one. Love to be a good old-fashioned post-apocalyptic Coliseum. Aloy, fully equip yourself in the 3 seconds there's smoke. Yeah, I think it's a boar. I think the tusks on it are boar tusks. Yeah, she fully equipped herself in like the 10 seconds. Hockey smile.
Hey! Come and get it!
Oh yeah, go to my focus. Yeah, this is definitely a boar. Leave me alone, giant pig. Four arrows. Ah, that should be good. What the? It's like a heat-seeking rock. Back.
Canister on its
Got him.
belly. Looks important.
Death to the pig! Are you not entertained? He's like, what? This wasn't preordained at all! Silence, this is really embarrassing for me right now. Raptors.
Kill her.
People with... I just wanted to save. This was not the plan of Mega Law.
Kill her!
Why leave it to them? Come get me!
Nano machine, son!
Bitch! Nano machine, son! What? Is the cavalry here? Hell yeah, it's my boy! Lance Reddick, everyone! Ha! My majestic steed! Oh shit, Ravagers? Where the hell did these come from? Oh, giant kitties! Oh, giant kitties! The power of the kitty! Nya! Victorious Nya! The one time silence comes in. Well, you know, timing is everything. He did pick a good time to start being active.
So you're here. Really here. You risked your life.
Of course I did. If you'd been killed, the Nora's sacred mountain.
I like his glow-in-the-dark piercings.
Too bad you wasted your time then. Helis destroyed my focus. And the Alpha Registry with it.
Hello, Bunny Hotline.
The whole time I've been monitoring your focus, I've duped.
He's like, oh yeah, I've been spying on you, bitch. I have your whole porn stash.
Installing that data to a new focus was trivially easy. Happy birthday, Isaac. Daddy sure does love his little big man.
You're really good at making it impossible to like you, Silence. But I guess I need this.
It's time to see where you were born.
Oh, you're trying out V-Roy?
Maybe you'll even
cool.
learn why.
Yeah. Meet the machine that birthed me into this world. Isn't that how you put it?
I'll be off.
Wait.
Yes?
Helis recognized you back in the Sun Ring. You told me that you'd assisted the Eclipse. Not that you knew the man who killed my...
Almost killed
me.
So now you know. The man is a serious threat. So let's do all we can to make sure that he and Hades don't succeed.
Why so many dots, Warlock?
Right.
V-Roy is fun.
Since when can you override machines?
Ever since you discovered the technique. I had to destroy a corruptor to obtain the necessary parts, of course. But your example showed me how to do that as well.
It's
Yet
fine,
another
God, you
benefit
has
of monitoring
privileges.
your activities through your focus. Truth be told, the underlying logic of the technique isn't so different from rites practiced by Banuk shamans, though of course, far more advanced.
Great. You're welcome,
Far more
I guess.
advanced. I'm kind of a big deal.
I'll be on my way. To make matters worse, Helis ordered an Eclipse detachment to attack the Nora Sacred Land. The tribe's already weak. They won't stand a chance. You should come with me.
Yeah.
Well, absolutely not. I have preparation
Yeah,
to
shit,
look
you
elsewhere.
girl. Your tribe
What
kind of
kind
sucks.
Why do I bother asking? You're not gonna tell me.
When the time is right, I'll be in touch. I'll contact you later. In the meantime, should you need to return to Shadow Karja territory, I brought armor to conceal your identity.
Yeah, nobody will
You
recognize
think of
me.
everything, don't you?
One of us has to. Aloy, when you were recovering the Alpha Registry down in the Zero Dawn bunker, I was needlessly cruel. For your sake, I hope there is someone waiting there for you inside the mountain. Not a what, but a what. Yeah!
Oh, Mecha Horse. save.
Oh boy.
Save. That's big. It's a big angry boy. It's not my problem. I'm done for tonight. Righty. Up. Up. All right, everybody. Thank you for sticking it out. I hope you had fun on our day of Horizon Zero Dawn that we just embarked upon. We made it through Project Zero Dawn, and we learned a lot of lore bits. Massive, just loads of lore all over my face. But it was good. It was a good run. And wowza. There's a lot to process about what went down tonight, but I want to thank you all for hanging out with me and spending your night with me. I hope you had fun. Hope you learned about the story too and enjoyed it. I want you to all to know you're all beautiful, amazing, and valid people, and I'm so thankful that you decided to share your night with me. I hope that you enjoy sharing it with me nearly as much as I enjoy sharing it with you. All so much. And never forget the most important thing is that you are so amazing, so valid, better. Oh, hey, Fuzzball, thank you for the 15-month resub. It came in right as we're ending. So let us do a call to hugs. We'll be back Friday for Fallout New Vegas. If you are a follower, please copy down the call to hugs. If you are a sub, please copy down the nights. Where it happens. There we go. Please copy down the nights message. We're gonna raid Julia because she is adorable and sweet and deserves all the love in the world. She's having a Fire Emblem party celebrating 10 years since Fire Emblem Awakening. So let's go send Julia lots and lots of love. And I can't wait to see you guys later. If you haven't done so already, please please give me a follow here on Twitch. Give me a sub over on YouTube, where I also have the full streams of every one of my full VODs of every one of my streams. You can also join our Discord, the Eternal Citadel, and be a part of our amazing community. And you can follow me on Twitter for more of my wacky hijinks and thoughts about D&D. All right, everyone. I will see you all Friday. I hope you have a great night. Bye!